Welcome to Kia EV Day 2025. As the name suggests, we're looking at a whole new range of Kia EVs. Starting with the star of the show, this is the Kia EV2 Concept. Now, it's officially a concept, but I reckon it's pretty much like a production car that we'll see in early 2026. As the name suggests, it's going to sit under the EV3 in the range. Kia are talking about a price of around €30,000. What's that, about £27,000? So under £30,000 when we eventually get it. Now, Kia says this might be the smallest car in its EV range, but it has the biggest character. So it's a cute looking small SUV, 5-seater, does some clever things inside. The doors currently open like that, butterfly doors, but we won't get that in production. There's also a clever front sliding seat, but I'm not quite sure what anybody would use it for. No details yet on what the batteries will be, but I would expect there's probably going to be a cheaper version for around 200 miles range and maybe a bigger battery, a little bit more expensive, around 250 miles range. But it does look really good, as do all of Kia EVs. Really cute at the back, cute at the front. I think people are going to love this. Second car and star of the show is the new Kia EV4. Let's go and have a look at that. The Kia EV range is getting a little bit crowded. So we've seen EV2, you've got EV3. This is the EV4. Now, it's available unusually for an EV in two body styles. There's this hatchback. There's also a saloon, which we may get. It's not particularly pretty at the back, but this follows the usual Kia Opposites United design theme with the starlight headlights at the front, an innovative 30-inch wide, apparently panoramic screen inside, made up of a 12.3-inch screen for driver display, little 5-inch HVAC heating ventilation system screen, and then another 12-inch screen for infotainment. Very minimalist inside as well. We do have a little bit more detail on this car. It's going to arrive probably around some October time in the UK. Prices, I would guess, around £38,000 upwards. Yeah. Why would you have a Kia EV6 if you can get a Kia EV4 cheaper? This also cleverly, actually, one thing to tell you, has vehicle-to-grid capability. That means it can power your house, which, bearing in mind the capacity of this battery, can go up to 81 kilowatt hours. You can also get a 58 kilowatt hour battery. That means you could plug it in overnight and charge it up really cheaply and use it to power your house during the day and during the evening. I think that's really quite clever. Range-wise, it's probably a maximum range around 370 miles and a cheaper one with under 300 miles. But more big news is something even bigger. Let's go and have a look. If you're going to take on a giant of the automotive world, take on the Ford Transit, right? The Ford Transit is the third best-selling vehicle in the UK, and this is the Kia EV5. It's fully electric. It uses Kia's eGMP electric global modular platform with an S on the end for services, and this is going to be fully modular. This is the passenger version. There's a cargo version, there's a wheelchair accessible version, there's a crew version, and you'll be able to get them that you can personalize, even possibly a camper, who knows, even an ice cream van. Now this, as I said, is a passenger version. They've been working with Uber on this. The big thing with any van is total cost of ownership, and Kia says they've been working very hard to bring the total cost of ownership down using very clever software and fleet solutions. It's going to be sold through Kia dealers, so they've already got a network set up. It's going to get Kia's famous 7-year warranty as well. And the cargo version does all the things that a van needs to do. I've seen them get a Euro pallet in there, 51.3 cubic meters in terms of overall space. They're going to take on the Transit. It's going to be tough, but if anybody can do it, you think Kia can do it. So for me, this is one of the most important cars at Kia EV Day 2025.